How y'all doing? Welcome back. No, I can't I can't 999. I don't have enough stingers. I haven't felt the urge to degen stingers. I did a couple times, but not enough. Still need like 100 more. 110 more. It's cold. Now rolling banner, so feel free to take my luck. I will take it gladly, thank you. Thank you very much. I have a feeling, I don't want to jinx myself, so I'll knock on some wood here. I have a feeling that New Year's probably sucked me dry of all the luck that I'll have for this month. Of course, there's no rationale behind being superstitious, but knowing my roll history and the trends and the patterns so far, there has to come a point where I go back down into shit roll tier, or shit gotcha result tier. It's gonna happen. The only question is when. How many XPs you got? More than enough. Gramps memes. Here's a meme for you. Gramps killed the game. Amazing meme. 10 out of 10. Hey Cisco, welcome back. Thanks. I'll be looking to have some good luck here. If I kill myself, would that serve as a catalyst for Gramps? You're not Caster Gill, who can resurrect himself, who can use his own dead ass to summon himself. So no. Get ready for Stano Spooks? Yeah. I'm not looking forward to those. That's for fucking sure. Hey, thanks, Extria. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. How many Sandquarks do I have? Not too many. Well, I say not too many, and that'll probably trigger all the free-to-plays and the cheap-to-plays in my stream right now. Yeah, 1,300. Not too many. No big deal. Sorry. That's definitely a fucking humble brag if I've ever heard myself saying one. Sorry. Will there be maintenance? No, there shouldn't be. There's no event. Other than just like half AP fucking training grounds. Yeah, there go all the triggered free to plays in my YouTube chat. Sorry. That was unintentional. Just another week break. We're in dead game territory right now, which is honestly good for me because I get to finally fucking concentrate my shit on other crap that I want to do. Like our first actual event is gonna be what? Good at 2, and that's not for another 2 or 3 months. So I'd say we're in the clear. Now is the perfect time to go degen on other shit before FGO drags your sorry ass back in. I hate dead weeks. Yeah, and then we've got the other side of the community who says, why are we having so many events back to back to back during like those like months of like what, end of September, October, November, some shit like that. Flip over the other side of the coin, you get not dead because of those being able to farm. Yeah, Skyzanin, but that's the thing. That assumes people are actually gonna do shit with their. They're actually going to spend their AP efficiently. Not everyone does that. the responsible players, you know, who have a set agenda of, oh, here's what I can farm for with natural AP. I'll do this and this and this, and then they go ahead and they actually go ahead and do it. Yes, of course. Then it's not dead game. But to everyone else who doesn't give a shit, it is dead game. See how this works? It's only dead game for the people who half-ass this game and those who truly do not care. If you care anything about this game, it will not be dead game, as long as you're not a hyper whale and you're just sitting around twiddling your thumbs like, okay, when's the next event? Hey, thanks, Burn. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. So many YouTubes doing LS right now. What's LS? How much is half-assed? I don't know. I see people on my friends list go for it, who normally during events always log in like every other hour. During dead periods like these, they don't even. Sometimes they can not even bother logging in for like 3 days at a time. Now, typically those people, my friend list doesn't look like your ordinary friend list, so my analogy is not exactly the greatest that you can use here, but you know, letting your AP overflow, you know. Just being like, going onto the subreddit Discord and being like, oh my god, there aren't any events, what is this, game's gonna die, no content. I remember a year and a half ago, if there are any OGNA players in chat, which I know there are some, I think Burn is one of them. If y'all remember the stretch of time during our first year, for like a couple months after the game first launched, lots of people were complaining like, oh, wait, not enough content update, game's dying. Hey, Bism, what's going on, man? Data update? More like, it's time to sit here watching faux fucking run forever. Because y'all know what time it is. It's server maintenance. The TLDR version. Alrighty, boys. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We'll be sitting here staring at this fucking blank screen, watching Foe's sorry ass run for on an infinite time loop for the next 5 minutes. How y'all doing? Get yourself comfy, grab a drink or something, because we'll be here for a little bit. Alright, done with that drink. Now for another one. Wash it all down with water. How are y'all doing? The game server is busy. Please restart the game while waiting a little. How about I just keep spamming retry until it works? Farming negative. I haven't had the chance to really farm any of the guns in the special rescue event. I do want PK and negative because those are the two machine guns that I don't have, and I really want them. Well, I'm missing other MGs, but PK and negative are the ones that I want the most. Unfortunately, I want PK a little bit more. Um, and yeah, I just haven't had a chance to really farm it very much. Is this mess again? Ever since like a month ago, a couple months ago, it's always been like this. For maintenances that, or not even maintenances, for game updates that require no maintenance, typically things like this happen. Even during times when there aren't any, like there isn't any scheduled game updates or content updates, sometimes the server can act like this on like daily resets and stuff. But usually it's because something or like something event related shows up. It didn't used to happen like this before. Like a year ago, it wasn't like this. Like usually for game updates like this that require no maintenance, usually just oh we're good to go, boom, you're in. But I don't know, it's just kind of like this now. This is our life now. I'll just go out on a limb and say that there are more people playing this game actively. That would be my speculation. Because before, obviously there were a lot of people playing at the beginning of the game, and then, you know, from what I can tell, obviously I don't have fucking hard numbers or anything, but from what in my personal opinion, we had like we saw like a player fall off, I guess, a decrease in player base a little bit, like slightly, with like the first Tomo banner, and then, it kind of stayed steady over the course of the year, and then slowly, like around summertime, I want to say, summertime last year was when a lot more people started like slowly playing the game again. I guess that I guess coincidentally, it was also when they had it was also when we had our first anniversary, so maybe that counts. But I don't know. I feel like now we have a lot more players than we did, like for example, last year at this same time of the year. Not only that, but more active people who are actually staying up to try to get on the server whenever the game puts up like like content updates like this. Hence, we have these server overloads where you know we're just kind of stuck here sitting waiting patiently in queue to get in. I don't know. Or maybe they're just trying to give us the genuine JP FGO experience of server potato servers overloading because there's too many fucking people trying to get on. I don't know. It's either or, honestly. When picking your support list, who do you put, or do you put who you like, or who's most likely to be used? Make sure both. Make sure both. For the caster slot is your most important slot for your support. It's the most important slot, and usually it's going to be waiver. Contrary to popular belief, Merlin is not actually, at least not to us whales anyway. I don't know how it is for, most other people, but at least within me and my little circle of friends that I've got on my friends list, for the most part, we still prefer waiver, not Merlin. Merlin is for challenge quests and all that. If there's a challenge quest, or like there's like when we get CCC or something, when there's like challenging fights coming up, then we'll throw Merlin up there. But for when there's no event going on and we're just we're just wasting natural AP on random ass fucking free quests, waiver. Because at the end of the day, 50% charge is better than 20%. Quick maths. That's like the most important one though. Caster for Saber, it's probably in your best interest to put an AOE Saber with some sort of MP charge C. Obviously, preferably limit broken case scope, but not everyone has that. Because now a lot of people are farming stingers, because it should be obvious why people are trying to farm stingers. So if you put an AOE Saber up on your support, then that'll help out people trying to farm stingers. Archer as well. Archer, it would probably be in your best interest to put up an AOE Archer. Now that we have a pretty good shell node in Babylonia, you'll need a very strong AOE Archer to help farm that. So Archer probably AOE. Lancer, that's a toss up. I put my Tama Lancer up there because I want to. No one's really gonna use her, but Ryder. Usually you're gonna put Drake and Ryder if you have her. Either that or put your best Ryder up there. Usually AoE Ryder though. If you have Jack, would it be wise to go for Mask King? They fulfill two different roles. I know I'm stuttering a little bit. It's cold. I blame the weather. They fulfill two different roles. Jack is your crit star engine. King Hassan is your fucking smash everybody till they die assassin. There's no harm in having both, that's for sure. Gramps killed the server. He didn't just kill the server, he killed the game. Read my title. MP1 Gramps good enough. Well, MP1 anything is good enough. It's a bit overrated. I actually agree. I think that the hype going into King Hassan is a little bit inflated. That being said, he is really strong, but I do agree, Razor. It's a little bit inflated, but it's not a big deal. At least not for me. If you want to be hyped about a kick-ass servant, then nothing wrong with that. Those grown from 300 views a stream to 1,000 plus. I don't know about like grow. I don't know about that. It's just more people have joined the game. I've been streaming FGO for more than a year now, so people usually, I guess, like tentatively speaking, people kind of know who I am when they join. They know what to expect, especially when they know it's roll night or it's banner night. usually they know where to find me by this point. And we're in the part of the game where a lot of servants that are upcoming are have a considerable degree of hype going into them. So I don't know so much about channel growth as much as it is just more people just join the game, and then I'm getting a little bit of I'm getting a little trickle from the influx of new players, new people, whatever. I don't know about that. It's been a long ass time to connect. Yeah, it's been 12 minutes. It's a little bit longer than usual, but I mean, this is to be expected. I, for one, am not surprised by this. What MP is Chishuangdi? MP1. I've seen his deck. I don't know if he really needs any more MP levels. What does additional MP levels even do for him? Because I know he doesn't have offensive MP. Well, since the game is still derping out, may as well fucking look him up. Oh, it just increases his crit damage. I mean, you do go up to 75% extra crit, but 50% extra crit is still a monstrous crit bonus. Like, let's be honest. And it's for 3 turns too. MP1 honestly is fine. Unless you really want to go deep into the fucking crit memes. Then of course try going for more. But begin data update. Yeah, sure. We in? I guess we're in. Okay, we're in, boys. The New Year's banners are now gone. Rip. Farewell, New Year's banners. You've treated me very well. I will not forget your generosity. Alright, well, no need for introductions. You know why you're here. You want some of that juicy fucking salt. So let's sprinkle some salt now. But yeah, damage. He's a nuker, and then he's a nuker, but he isn't quite one and done because he's an arts assassin, and he has his third skill gives him a 20% damage buff for 3 turns, so he can still support himself. So he's a nuke, but it's like, just consider him an assassin nuke who has reload times. Let's just put it that way. He's no Kintoki who just literally who just blows up once and he's done. No, anyways. Well, let's fucking do it. He's an MP spammer. If you set him up correctly, yes. From what I've been able to gather. Your viewership has been growing. I've hit 1600 before. I don't remember exactly which banner that was, but it was like maybe a couple months ago. Like, certainly the channel has certainly, I've seen a definite growth in the channel, but I don't really consider that to be like entirely because of my own efforts, you know? Like, I don't stream quite too often. Like, how often do I really stream, right? There's Fran. First spook of the night. So I attribute the channel growth to just the game getting more traction nowadays. Not necessarily because, you know, oh, I worked super hard to grow the channel or anything. I'm not going to take credit for something I didn't do. Always feel bad when we gotta burn a friend. Yeah, it sucks. Feels bad, man. Also, YouTube algorithm. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going into it. If I have a lot of viewers, that's great. If I don't have as many, that's fine too. Do you get spooked by storyline banners in a limited rated banner? Are you Gax? Are you asking if it's possible to get spooked by story locked servants in limited banners? No, that's not the case. You cannot get spooked by story locked servants at all, unless you are specifically rolling on a raid up that features story locked servants. Limited banners like this will only have the usual permanent servant suspects. I'll show you here. If you go to the, in case you didn't know this, for any of you who are kind of newer to the game, which I know there's a lot of people on my YouTube streams, so in case you guys are not as familiar with the gacha tab and gacha, you know, how the gacha works. If you want to see exactly who you can pull on this banner, there's a button that allows you to do so on the bottom left, and you can just tap the summon info tab, which is the button that I'm talking about. Here you can take a look at everyone and everything you can pull from this specific banner. So as you can see, everyone here is a usual, you know, permanent gacha member. You know, you got Artoria, they say Altria because Nasu's a fuckboy. Mordred, Altera, Orion, Arjuna, Karna, and Kido. Like, they're all permanent. None of these are story locked. None of these are other limiteds, obviously. These are all just the usual permanent gacha suspects. And as you can see, there's also your usual permanent craft essence suspects as well. So you cannot get spooked by story locked servants. Not at all. Unless you are specifically rolling on a servant, like I said, or rolling on a servant, so rolling on a banner that specifically has story locked servants. In which case, that wouldn't be a spook anymore now, would it? I refuse to call him first Hassan, he's a king. I've heard complaints about how NAFGO decided to call him. Like, honestly, I don't care. Like, it's not like they're saying anything wrong about him. Like, he is the first Hassan. I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know too much about KH's lore, but I'm pretty sure he's the first Hassan. So hence first Hassan, right? I do agree that King Hassan sounds a lot better. First Hassan doesn't have the punch. It doesn't have the impact that King Hassan does. You gotta lay down the law. Lay down the fucking law. But still, it's like whatever. Just because this game calls Artoria Altria doesn't mean I have to call her Altria, right? I'll also keep calling him King Hassan, fuck it. He's not called King Hassan in JPN either. Yeah, that's the thing. King Hassan is purely a fan name. It's just a fan-made name. Just the fan name. People just decided to call him King Hassan because King Hassan. Overhyped due to the Grams comics. Of course, Tristan would say that. Welcome back, Tristan. How's it going, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. I actually read that series before it became like a thing. Brief moment to be a hipster here, but I did read and know about that comic series before it kind of blew up in popularity. And I didn't realize how popular it was until like I started lurking in the NA subreddit Discord, or the NA channels of the subreddit Discord, and I'm like, huh, okay, people really like this. I guess that's a thing. His old Japanese name is Old Man in the Mountain? Yeah. It's just Old Man in the Mountain. King Hassan is purely a fan-made name. And even though our translations, like in the story, we also call him, like literally, the protagonist also calls him King Hassan. That's just you know, again, a fan-made name. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Subreddit Discord. Did you get ostracized or something? Either way, I understand why you wouldn't really hang out there anymore. You left the R server? Ah, okay, yeah. I've heard about that, yeah. Heard about that. Well, hopefully everything turns out alright for you. Hey, Kozaka, welcome back. How's Farmville doing? I ain't doing so hot. What, this is my third multi, I think? Nah, the mods are just annoying about everything. Awkward. Freaking out a bit by not connecting directly. By this point, Kozakura, I think every time we have a game update that doesn't require server maintenance, we should always expect some server lag. It's always gonna happen nowadays. I think for the sake of Kanamoon's sanity, you shouldn't have said that, Kozarka, because I think that'll rustle Kanamoon's jimmies way more than mine. I know you're not trying to trigger me, but it might have collateral damage, is what I'm saying. He was hinted to be Noah in the Babylonia story. I think it's more of King Hassan just using Noah or that Ziaz or whatever his Arabic name is as a cover. I don't think he's actually Noah. I think that's a little bit far-fetched. I just think King Hassan was using him as like a cover identity. Well, Kanamoon just got fucked. Yikes. Yikes. Double yikes on this fucking multi-roll. What the fuck? Fucking minerals up in this bitch. Kinda always gets fucked. That's kind of his thing. Yeah, with a few more multi-rolls, I'll be soon to join him. Kind of getting fucked is like a normal day. Can't go a normal day in any Discord server without listening to kind of get fucked by the gotcha. Who's kinda? Oh, well, I'm just talking with my Twitch chat. There's a fifth one. Nope, server lag. Ah! Server. There we go. Server. Second spook of the night. JP got much worse server lag. Yeah, why I don't play reasons why I don't play JP number 376. Isn't server lag good for good Civ for rolls? No, I'm not getting King Hassan with this multi. Stopping MP2? I don't know. We'll see how many. We'll see how deep I get. Wow, everyone on my YouTube chat is freaking out that my stream is dying. hey, Twitch chat, how's my stream? Hey, Twitch chat, best chat. YouTube shit out on me again. So now my entire YouTube chat is rioting because my stream died apparently. Little do they know, it's not my internet. I'll just wait here until everybody realizes that my stream is not actually dead. It's just YouTube being shitty as fuck, as usual. YouTube streaming is balls. Usually there's no problem, but occasionally you'll have some hiccups like this. Then again, it's happened more than just a handful of times. While Twitch that shit only happens like maybe once every month, every couple months, something like that. Alright, is YouTube chat calmed down now? Have they finally realized that that it's just YouTube being YouTube and not actually my fault? All right. Looks like most people are. Looks like most people on YouTube are have finally realized that the stream is back. All right. Well, continuing on. That was uneventful. What's this? What's this now? 6th, 7th multi? I know I started with 13, 13, 14. I remember that number. I really enjoyed your how-to series. Thanks, man. $600 for MP5. There goes all the rest of your luck for this year. Do you see yourself using JTR or KH more? I'll use whoever fits the situation. What's the server lineup for upcoming how-to videos? Literally none. There is no lineup because I have no plans for what kind of videos I'll make on that series for the future. It's literally just at this point. I'm not feeling the polls anymore. It's just literally, oh, do I feel like making another how-to video now? Okay, if so, who am I gonna make it on? Alright, I'll just fucking select you because I feel like it. Alright, let's do it. And I just put it up. Very simple. It's just, I do what I want, is basically the thing. Alright, 7 multis, and this is the 8th, I believe. Come on, press the OK button. It's not that hard. Hey, Brainiac. What's going on? Ready to all 9 him? Nope. Can only take his skills up to 8. Not enough stingers. You got Hassan, yes, just not the right one. Haven't gotten him yet, nope. Just not the right one, yeah. Alright, that's 8. This is 9. What do you farm gallstones? Mount Abbey in Babylonia. Good luck with a 12% drop rate, I think. Hat's a curse? I don't know. Last time on my New Year's streams, I wouldn't say it was a curse then. Hmm. 12% is not that bad. Still better than the class gems in the daily. If you're talking about gold gems, each gold gem or most gold gems give you a at least around a 25% chance of getting one. So I would say grinding out class gems in the dailies is still better. Alright, 10th multi. Kind of spook is this? Well, he's MP5 now, so I guess I'm happy with that. Ozzy just wants his revenge. Oh, I said I didn't have an Artoria spook. I guess I got one finally. It's been over a year and a half since I last got an Artoria. So that just happened. In case you didn't realize, I'm not getting King Hassan from this multi. Wow, King Hassan next. No. He ain't showing up. But I will still take a picture of this. Because it's hilarious. Alright, what I'm gonna do right now is, let's see, we're gonna do this. Turn the BG down. Go back to the gacha. And then, well, you should already know what's going on. I hope y'all can hear that. I'm going to assume that you can. Y'all are a bunch of fucking degens. Y'all want it? Y'all want it louder? How are the polls so far? Weird. Here, I will lower the game volume instead. Hey, I'm gonna guess who this is. This is definitely knocking us on. Who is it next, Vlad? Oh, Tomacat. Close. I can't actually make it any louder. That's as loud as the video gets. If I want to make it any louder, I'd have to mute the game. All right, Razor. I know you love talking about how bad your rolls are, but yeah, I think we get the idea now. Let's see. This is number 12. $1,600 same quartz, 2 SSRs, and 2 Hokusai. Huh, that seems pretty decent. I expect a visit from Martha as well. She'll show up at some point, yes. It can't be a complete gotcha stream without getting spooked by Martha. Who else? Who else really loves to fucking spook me nowadays? Fion. I know Fion loves to spook me now. He's been spooking me a lot more lately. Fion. Mainly it's Fion and Martha are the ones that I can remember. Oh yeah, Siegfried loves spooking me nowadays. Can I have your Siegfried spooks? I mean, yeah, sure. If but that's assuming I still have them. That's a lot of good CEs. I mean, yes. Under normal circumstances, those are very good. Those are very good CEs. Well, Formalcraft anyway. I don't know about the rest. I don't know about the rest. This is 13, I want to say. Oh boy, it's happening. It's happening, Monka Shake. It's happening! Be more salty? Don't worry. The longer the stream gets, the saltier I get too. It's happening, boys! Do you have a hat, a Gramps hat? No. I only have one for Tomo. That's it. Yeah, the Tomo hat. It's one of those like paper hats that you fucking clip on the back and you just fucking put on your head. Makes you look like you have fox ears. Or was my Buster shirt? I'm not a Buster. I'm not a brain dead Buster meme. My bad, dude. Before that, though, I will pull out a catalyst. It's not the best catalyst, but it's not a hat, so I guess that counts. So this was the catalyst I used for when I attempted to go for MP5 Musashi. Some of you who tuned into that stream might have seen this coming. This is not exactly the same kind of sword that King Hassan uses, but it's still a sword nonetheless. So let's see how well it works. One of these days I really should oil it or maintain it. It's got some grime near the fucking hilt. One of these days. Also, I should be careful. I think this sword still has oil somewhere. At least that's the last time. At least that's what I remember last time I held this. Somewhere on the scabbard, there's like oil, which is probably a bad thing because I haven't maintained this in fucking years. Wouldn't have been better for Musashi? Well, I didn't need a catalyst for Musashi. It would have been, yes, but I mean, it ended up working out anyway. Still a sword, not the correct type of sword, but it's a sword. Hey, look at all these 5-star crafts that I have absolutely no use for. Just take someone's forehead. The forehead emote is now astonishingly appropriate for this gacha stream. Frame dropping? Oh yeah, looks like I have dropped a lot of frames, over 1,000 frames. So that time it was my internet. Let's see, do some math real quick. Some quick maths. So 920, 924, what is that, 390? And that was 420 just then? 420? Was that 420, Blaze it? Yeah, that was 420. So this is 450 now, so this would be... what, 15? 15 multis? Still no King of Sun. Hey look, is this another Artoria? Watch this song get copyrighted. I played this song last time, it didn't get copyrighted. And honestly, I've played copyrighted music over gacha streams before. I really don't care. If I want to play copyrighted music over my streams, I will. Calm down, everybody. You'll know when I pull a King of Sun, and it's when I say so. In the meantime, all these other fake ass gold Cs are nothing but spooks. Spooks everywhere. How many USOs do I have? 5. I ain't spec summoning him. That's for fucking sure. Now that's double-sided right there. What kind of suit we gonna get this time? Taking bets. Haven't had him spook in a while, surprisingly. It's usually like Fran or Tomacat these days or some shit. Gold drop from the giant demon boar. Yeah, that's the biggest troll of that node. The boar can drop you a gold chest that's a gold XP card. What a fucking troll. Have you ever done a spec summon? Yes, I have. For MP5 Ilya. I've done it before, yes. Alright, this is 16th, I believe. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to the bathroom real quick. So I'll do an AFK summon while that happens. Y'all can let me know about the damage report. Be right back. Did Rex make my profile picture? Nope, not him. One of my stream viewers made it for me. You got it, OMG! Thanks, guys. I appreciate your support. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Yes, it is. This is real degen hours, my dudes. Yeah, that's a great looking King of Song there. Thanks, bros. Boyos. Let's see, is that 15, 16, 17? Whatever. Have you ever gotten a triple SSR? Nope. Never gotten a triple SSR. Double is the most I've ever gotten. Which Toho characters do you ship with Grand Order characters? Remilia and Flan with Vlad. It just makes sense. Damn, Razor, starting to sound like Tetris Chemist over on Farmville. And who's next spook up to the plate? Who's gonna be? It's a writer. Who's gonna be? Is it Martha? It's a weird looking Martha. There's two Marthas somehow, one small and one thick. I guess it's still a Martha in one way. If I had to eat through a 20-foot wall made of your favorite food, what kind of food would you choose? Ice cream, so I can just wait for it to melt and I can just pass through. Nintendo guy, Roblox, I usually get my codes for discounts. It's part of the reason why I switched over to an iPad, because iTunes gift codes, or iTunes gift cards, or codes rather, you could probably find places where you can get them on small discounts. Even if it's only like what, 5%, 10% off. The more you buy, the more you save. The discounts do add up over time. Even if it is only like a little bit at a time. It's better than on fucking Android, where you almost have no sales on Android gift codes, and you just have to pay full price all the time. Well, dipping under 800. King Hassan is certainly killing something else tonight, and not just the server. I don't get charged tax, though. Hey, guess what? Neither do I. Because I live in a state where they don't apply Apple tax here. I'll fucking take it. Restart the game. That doesn't do anything. I have to say that every stream, whenever rolls don't go too well. I'd say that every stream. Restarting the game does nothing. Of course, you can restart the game and immediately get the rate of 5-star. That can happen, yes, but that's not. But restarting the game isn't why. More often than not, doesn't do anything. Something's better than nothing, yes. Convert your religion. I don't think that's necessary for a mobile game. What? Oh, actually, I know another song that we can play. In the meantime, I'll do another summon. How's your luck, my dude? Weird. Very weird. What's up, Fino? How's it going, man? You roll for King of Sun yet? Or are you skipping? Suddenly I jumped up to 2,000 viewers. What the hell is this? Is this what it feels like to be an actual streamer? Wait until Sunday. Good alright. Put all those songs for Catalyst? I could do that, yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to it. We've done Party Catalyst in the past. That a sword? Yes it is. I hope Twitch doesn't ban me off the face of the planet for showing Katana on stream, because I think this might actually be against TOS. It might actually be. But that's okay, I'm not a partner stream anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'll probably just take, like, what, a 2-day ban or some shit. Is that a real sword? Amazingly enough, yes, it actually is. Amazingly enough. I wouldn't want to ever try it out and, you know, find out for real, but, yes, it is sharp enough to cut. It just hasn't been used in like 5 fucking years. 5 or 6 years. So, I don't know if it's gonna really cut anything very well, but it is what it is. That bare minimum roll, yes, we've hit minimum rolls quite a fair bit today. But that's just the nature of gacha. I think I'll set the all Hassan party list after this. I don't even know if you can if you even can set an all Hassan party. Well, we got Kurstorm, we got 100 Phase, got Serenity. Who else? That's all the Hassans so far, isn't it? Obviously, we have King Hassan, but obviously I don't have him yet. You're a weird-looking King Hassan. Why are you wearing white clothes? And why are you showing so much leg? Gee, I didn't know you were this young. Artoria Lancer or Enkidu as your main Lancer. Main Lancer? Probably Enkidu. Probably. It's kind of hard to say. Enkidu's triple Q deck is a little bit weird. I don't have a lot of experience actually using him, so I can't say for sure. I know how to use Lancer or Artoria more, but that does mean I know her weaknesses more. Tentatively, I'd say Enkidu, but the problem is he doesn't have his evade right now, so that complicates things. Once he gets his evade, then definitely Enkidu is more than likely better than Lancer or Artoria, but until then, it's kind of debatable. Maybe, maybe not. Enkidu is probably still better as a main Lancer. Xanagree, I usually take a look at Slick Deals. Slick Deals, and I have a few contacts who can sell me gift codes at like a discounted price. Alright, let's go to formation, party setup. Let's see, clear party, and then we'll throw in an all Hassan lineup here. Okay, so just going up, down, up. We got Cursed Arm, we got 100 Face, and then we have Hassan. I'm pretty sure that's all the 100 Faces, or 100 Faces, I'm pretty sure that's all the Hassans in the game, right? We don't have a 4-star Hassan, and we don't have a 5-star Hassan. Well, King Hassan, obviously, but I don't have him yet. So I'll leave it at that. Why are the rates so goddamn low? Welcome to FGO, motherfucker! You want your rate up SSR? Pay up! Or just have really good luck. Looks like we got him. It's wrong music. If I didn't get King Hassan before, or after, if I dipped down to 600, I would have changed the music, yes. But with a little bit of luck, maybe I don't have to change the music after all. Actually, maybe I will change the music anyway. As much as I like this tune, it is getting a little bit old. A little bit. And there he is. So what time is it? I think I'll reset the game. I'll sleep when you get him. Yeah, go to sleep. How many Saint Quartz is that? I'll do the final tally after this. Actually, I think I can do it now. 683, right? We're down to 683. We started at 1314. So, do the math. 1314 minus 683. That's like, what, 630? Is that 630? Probably. Seems about right. A lot of people trolling you tonight. I mean, that's what happens every roll stream. Restarting a game doesn't fix anything? No, it doesn't. People just like to think that it does. It really doesn't do anything. It's gotcha. No, you can't do anything to roll odds in your favor. At least not forcibly, anyway. Unless you rig the rates, which we know what happened. We know what happens when you do that. Why no reaction? Because I kind of knew when he was coming. Alright. Turn the volume up for him. Alright, cool. But yeah. How many Saint Quarters is that? 630. Alrighty, so I will roll more, but as per the tradition on my stream anyway. First of all, let's do first things first. Let's do this. Take care of it. Take care of some loose ends here. These damn whales have so much money they don't even care anymore. Omega lol. Wow, you sound salty. Who hurt you today? My bad, dude. Maybe you shouldn't be in the stream if watching a whale roll gotcha makes you that salty. My bad, dude. What else do you want me to do? Where was... Ah, he's down at the bottom, isn't he? Yep, there he is. Let's see. Let's put in all this. Yeah. Actually, let me go burn the 4 stars first. Nope, that's not a 4-star. Who else spooked me? all the spooks, most of the spooks were berserkers. The only two non-berserker spooks were Lancelot and Anne and Mary. Everyone else was berserker. Alright, enough of this. No, am I dropping frames again? I drop more frames. Yep. My internet is shit in the bed again. Alright. I will leave the in-game music off because I will turn on another song after this, which may or may not be very loud. So be on the lookout for that. Let's see here. I have no idea how many rare prisms I got on a night. Damn, Razor, I wasn't aware this was your channel. Can you make a song request? Unfortunately, no, because I don't have any bot that I don't have a chat bot that takes like song requests, and even if I did know how to set one up, I probably wouldn't anyway. I kind of like playing my own music. So, unfortunately, no, sorry. It's mine now. Oh, is it? Alright, so let's try using up some of these random fucking embers first. We'll leave Caesar on the chopping block. For the time being, anyway. Let's see. Can I bait the super suck? Can I bait it? Guess not on that one. Let's see. 5 embers. Bait it again. Song request bot. Endless gotchi. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. Endless gotchi and then some. MP5 Saberlot, how is he? I actually haven't used him in a proper arts team setting yet, so I don't know for sure, but theoretically he's very good. Short and simple, I like it. You don't use that Lancelot for his MP? Yeah, you really don't. Like, mainly he's meant to fucking dunk people with crits is the thing. Which is good in case you're not a whale and you only have him like at MP1. Then that means that you don't really need to have him at a high MP level to make him viable. Just fucking dunk everyone in crits and call it a day. Which form are you going to keep him in? I actually don't know. I do agree that I think I will probably keep him in either first or second. Third is cool and all, but I like his robes better. Personally. Nope. We gotta go to here. MP5, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Wow. Succinct. Very succinct. Lord Assure would love this guy. Amazingly enough, I might not actually have enough embers for this dude. We'll see. Too bad you can't blow up your second archive ember slots. Even if they're not the proper embers to use, might as well use them. There he is. Alright. Let's see, 20. I believe we want to go down to like 12. What's with all the Lancer embers? Well, if you farmed... I farmed, what is it? I farmed, Ember dailies, so obviously you can't just get, Assassin embers. Hey, got the super suck. Hey, saves me a few extra embers, which may not seem like much, but they do add up. Which skill to raise first? His Buster, third skill. He has a Buster deck, so raising his Buster, his Buster buff would be, in my opinion, the best, because it impacts his damage the most significantly, if that makes any sense. I'm actually worried if I even have enough embers to get him to 100, because these are non-matching embers. These won't give as much experience. Go for a second skill first. Ideally, you should be leveling all 3 of his skills at once, but that's just the inner whale farmer in me talking. Let's see. Hey, Caesar. Get your ass over here. Got a song with 1 ticket. Better than 630 quartz. Good job, my dude. I want to put the sword away, but there's no real good place to put it, so I guess I'll just keep it in my lap for now. Am I going for Chaldea boys? Yes. At least that's the plan. Alright. Need to pull out more embers from my second archive. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Yeah, this might actually not be enough. Probably isn't, to be honest. I'll just get him as highly leveled as I can, and I'll farm for embers later. Oh, there's a useful super suck. I hope you have enough bones. Oh, don't worry about bones. I'm more worried about the gallstones, to be honest. Alright, yeah, he's just a little bit shy of level 90, but that's okay. I'll farm for embers at a later date. What day is today? What's on Chaldea Daily Embers? Oh, it's today. Haha. Alright, I know what I'm doing after this. Alrighty. Back to back to this. But before we do that, we're going to put on some perhaps fitting music. I don't know. We'll see what your opinion of this is. But let's see. Oh god, that's loud! Sorry, I blew out everyone's ears. What faces in chat? Alright, well, let's keep going anyway. think I'll maybe put this on the ground. Yeah, I'll put this on the ground. How the roll's going? 630 for one copy of King of Sun. Now we're going for more. Now my fingers smell like fucking sword oil, or whatever the oil's called, lubricant, whatever. Am I trying for MP2 or going all the way for MP5? Let's take things one at a time. I think that'd be better. I mean MP5 would be lovely, but that's not really feasible at the moment. I'll take MP2. MP3 would be ideal, but again, we'll see. Got the FGO materials book. Nice. I still need to pick up the fifth copy, the 5th edition of the materials book. I have volumes 1 through 4. I need to get the 5th volume now. And I know my local Japanese bookstore has it. I just haven't bothered picking it up yet. Give King of Sun lores? Sure, yeah, I guess. If you like anyone enough, you should give them lores. By the way, shout outs to YouTube chat for maintaining fucking 1,700 viewers even at this time of the night. I mean, I know tonight's gotcha stream is a little bit earlier than usual because there was no server maintenance. So I'd assume that's why there are so many of you still here, but still. Thank y'all for coming out to watch this fucking massive ass whale roll gotcha and give absolutely no reactions whatsoever. But anyways, more salt is in order. As per demand, we will skip this. But I'm telling you, we ain't gonna get shit. Fingers still smell like fucking oil, though. I'm gonna have to wash my hands after this. It's Redman. Welcome back. Spam smug Redman in chat. Oh, it's another gold assassin. Who is it? Steno? Oh, that's the second NKH. Oh, King of Sun. King of Sun confirmed. King of Sun is a fan of Binding of Isaac music. Maybe I should play this music more. Let's see if he likes it more. Alrighty, boys. For all you streamers out there, make sure to play Binding of Isaac Infanticide, which is a song that's playing right now while you roll. Maybe you're not a streamer. Who knows? Even if you aren't, I guess I would recommend playing the Infanticide soundtrack from Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. See how it works out for you. Oh, did I say? By the way, did I say skipping more multis wouldn't get me shit? About that. 3 more dailies on this. Okay, 24 minutes on that. I ain't gonna get shit about that. Skip this one too. I mean, sure, but this time I really won't get anything good. More skipping, Hyper. And the spook is... Reverting back to normal. Tell me to skip in like maybe like 200 quarters from now. So many 4-stars. I've been getting spooked by 4-stars quite a bit. Trying Rex style rolling, monk shake. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna consume your soul. Best place to farm gallstones. Well, the only place to farm them right now is Mount Ebi in Babylonia. That's the only place. There is no other place. So I guess that is the best place. Because there ain't no other place. At least not right now. Maybe 4 stars, not MP5. I think Medusa Lancer is MP4. She could be MP5 now, I'm not sure. I think she's MP4. Kazgil is definitely not MP5. He's only like MP3 or something. Y'all telling me to fucking skip? God damn it. What should you be doing as a new player? As a new player, you should probably be either doing. You have two choices. You can either go complete story for more Saint Quartz to roll more gacha, or you can just settle down and start grinding embers. Either or. You probably can't do both, unless you're still very fresh and can just keep looping AP bars over and over and over, which works up until like a certain point. Up until like what level, like around 30 or 40. So you can do both, but once you're past once you can't AP loop anymore, you have to settle down and choose one or the other. As of right now, I would just tell you to I would recommend farming embers. That's really about it. That's what you should concentrate on. In my opinion, it's better to have a stable account first that lets you do more stuff rather than trying to haphazardly kind of like stumble through everything with with a shitty account that doesn't have very good servants on it. So it is a trade-off. You do sacrifice like the ability to participate in like ongoing events if they have like a singularity limit on them or other stuff like that. But after like maybe a month or so, maybe after even 2 or 3 months, you should have a stable account if you keep at it and you keep grinding it out every day. And I think it's better to do that, because if you take the time now to prepare yourself, prepare your account for later, it'll do you better in the long run. Now, if you don't give a shit, then do whatever. Stefan, you can't. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna tell him to reroll. Rerolling is hard now. You could only really realistically reroll back in the first month of the game when rerolling was easy. I'm not gonna tell him to reroll now. I mean, you could reroll. If you're telling me to tell him to go reroll story rolls, then yeah, sure, that's fine. It's just knowing you, I know you're. I'm guessing you're telling me to tell him to reroll until he gets a 5-star. Yeah, that's what you said, isn't it? Yeah, reroll till SSR. Yeah, no. Fuck that shit. You know how long that's gonna take? Anyways. Well, cause all y'all degens want it, and I know it's still a weeknight, so I guess we'll skip until we fucking blow up. Skip until we bakushi. That's what the JP players say. Sanzo? No. If it was gonna be a caster, I would have taken Sanzo. Memeland! Yeah, too bad you can't get Memeland out here. Skipping rolls, Pog! I would rather just chill out and just watch the rolls go by, but y'all are a bunch of fucking savages. Tell you what, I'll compromise. We'll alternate. So we'll wait out this one, and the next multi we'll skip. How many copies so far? 2 in Draxus. Welcome back to the stream. Maybe King of Song doesn't appreciate this music anymore. He's like, yeah, I'm done. I've had my fair share of this music. I'm out. I'm out. Change to Altera Wiggle music? Maybe. Depending on who this is. Is it Steno? No, it's MP3. Alright, we're stopping here. Got what I wanted. We out. On second thought, maybe he still likes this music. Heh. Eee. Mission accomplished. Now just to wait for his next banner. Grinding embers on stream. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll just stream until I get him to 90. How many golden apples do I have? Do I even have any at all? Oh yeah, I do have some. So yeah, we can grind embers out a little bit. Let's see. Well, let me burn all the spooks I've got so far. First things first. I think there's just 3. Let's see. Where's Cage? It's right down here. So let's burn all the 3 stars first, and it gets him an extra level. So it gets him up to 88. And the rest are... Alright, Fino, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, so, stream, this is the end of the rolls. I got what I wanted. I said MP3 is ideal, and I'm going to save the rest for whatever other banners coming up, because I know there's a lot of banners that are coming up very soon that I want to roll on, like Dante. Orion, I don't have to roll, because I already have her MP5, so fuck her. Dante's, though, I do want to get at least 2 more copies of him, then maybe even MP5, depending on how it's looking like. So I'm going to save the rest of this quartz, wait for King of Son's raid to come back later next year. Remember, guys, I did take a look at JP's raid up schedule so far, and King of Son only ever has 2 raid ups, if I'm not mistaken. Like, maybe with the exception of, like, limited New Year's rotations, which will probably be Thanksgiving for us. King of Son will not come back after this year. His only 2 raid ups are this year, at least that was how it was for JP. So, if you don't get him now, you have 1 more chance to get him, and that's it. And he's gone. He's pretty much gone forever unless they bring him back this year or something. So just keep that in mind. So if you're not gonna roll now, or if you were kind of like sitting on the fence, like, oh, should I roll for King of Son? Should I not? Just know that if you don't roll him here, you have one more chance to get him, and then after that second chance, he's gone. Again, with the exception like maybe like New Year's stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to farm for embers here a little bit, and then I'll call it a stream. I'll end the stream once I get King Hassan to level 90, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. But yeah, if you guys were only here for the gacha rolls, thank you so much for watching. And have a good night, because I know it's pretty late for a lot of y'all out there. So have a good night, and maybe you'll come back for another roll stream. Who knows? Anyways, with that being said, let's what kind of music should we play? Something. I'll just put on some chill music. Some music that I enjoy personally. Alright, we gotta get rid of all these crafters though. Let's see, which one was I leveling up again? This one, right? I don't need these 3 sunrises anymore, so I guess I'll burn them. Sorry. If any of you guys wanted these extra copies of Sunrise, avert your eyes, because what you're about to see will probably trigger you until the ends of the earth. Alright, don't need volume anymore. Don't need origin bullets. Anything else? I don't need 2030s either. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that. But yeah, 450 out of 300. Well, glad you asked. Recently, I guess somewhat recently, within the past couple of months, Aniplex pushed out an update where they gave us the quality of life where if you're rolling gacha, you can break the upper limits of 300 and keep rolling past it. So that you don't have to keep going back and forth, constantly burning whatever's clogging up your inventory. So you can just keep rolling, and then once you're done rolling gacha, you can just come here and then burn everything at once. Where's your Valentine scenes, though? I still have them, amazingly. I should use them, honestly. they're not meant to be sitting around for this long, but I still do have them. They don't want to make it hard for you to throw away money. That's very true. What's the song? New World by Felt. This is their Eris Full of Stars remix. $950 Saint Quartz, no KH. Google locked your payments. I know what that feels like, man. Chris, I know what that feels like. Back before I started streaming, and like the first like 2 or 3 months of the game, back when I was still playing on my my good old phone here, which is Android. Yeah, I remember rolling for Orion, rolling for Gil on his very first raid up, and Google locked me out too. It was so bad that I think I had to call Android services or something. I had to call somebody in order to tell them, hey, like, I'm legit, like, please unlock my account now. They're like, oh, sorry, we'll unlock your account then. I remember those days. The dark ages of FGO despair rolling. I mean, we're still in the dark ages because I'm still full of despair most of the time when I look at these gacha pools. At least that was true for the last couple of banners over the past few weeks, months even. With New Year's banners, not so much. Looks like the New Year is giving me some luck right now, some juicy luck, and I'll fucking take it as long as it lasts. All right, let's see. Turn down the music a little bit. Hello, I am Weeb. Going to spend money on pictures. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So, here's the earth. Oh, I forgot to level his skills too. Where's King Hassan? I don't think he's level 90 yet, so he should be around here somewhere. Where is he again? There he is. Oh no, song ended. Let's see. What app do you use? App? Alright, Fooey-hoo. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Leaving chat worked wonders. Just got MP2. Who do I have grailed? Herc and Media Lily. How'd you get so much QP fast after my Merlin? Oh shit! Did I? Whoops! I accidentally leveled his first skill to 9. That's definitely not what I intended, but that's okay because those stairs were already meant for him anyway, so that's fine. But I'll have to be careful not to level his skill all the way to 9 again. Screen capture, mirror. I use Air Server to mirror and OBS to stream. What am I saving my grails for? That should be obvious. Tomo and Tama Lancer. At least you didn't level it 10 on accident. I did come close to doing that multiple times. I've never actually done it. I've gotten close. Distractions, Pepiga! Alright, now is the time to start paying attention. Alright, leave it at that. Hopefully 61 stingers is still good enough to cover most everybody else. The fact that I only have 61 stingers now may have just fucked me over in terms of the stingers that other people need. If that is really the case, then mistakes were made, but that's fine. It's not like stinger farming is hard. It's just tedious, like most other things. Will you lore Grams? Maybe. At some point, probably. Will I roll on Dante's next banner? Yes. Guts more important than his other skills? No, you should be leveling Guts last. You should get to at least level 6 though, just for the extra cooldown, turn cooldown. But get the 6, or concentrate on the other 2, and then maybe like passively level his Guts to like 6 or something. I just made an error and leveled his Guts on accident to 9 first, which is not what I meant to do, but it is there now. Alright, time to start farming for embers. Music was a little bit loud. Lower priorities? If you're talking about servants in general, I prioritize farming skills, because that's just who I am. Just a hardcore farmer. Alright, let's pull out some Farmantines. Let's see, where's Gawain? Gawain, where you at? I know you're here somewhere. Am I just missing him? Yeah, he's still above. We'll bring King Hassan actually, just for shits and giggles. Make him earn his keep. And I guess we'll bring along Musashi. By the way, I did roll a little bit off stream, and I did get MP3 Musashi. So far, Musashi is my least expensive SSR. Other than, you know, Artoria herself. Let's see. Actually, fuck you, Gawain. Let's put, like, Vlad in the back for bond farming or some shit. Bond farming, Pepiga! Song name. Song name, Find the Light by Felt. Which 3-star haven't I max bonded yet? Oh, Taiga. Oh yeah, right. Let's see, there's another 3-star. Yeah. Can I get away with putting a 4-star in here? Yeah, I can actually. Cool, Pepica. Where's my friend Point Bonsi? Where is it? There it is. Alright, I guess we're farming with this. Alright, next one. Let's see. Let's put some groovy music on. Some of you in my Twitch chat are big fans of this one. Let's see here. Oh, this is a good time to test out Gramps' first skill, or his MP. Oh, hey, Buster Brave Chain. Oh, you shouldn't have. King Hassan is very enthusiastic about his first run. I should probably change his face cards and Ascension, his outfit back to what was it? Maybe like first or second. Oh, he just procced insta kill. Honestly, King Hassan could have probably one-shot that entire wave by himself. Honestly, because I could have had him do Buster on the first one, and then MP, and that'll kill the second one. His extra attack could have probably just one-shot the Silver Hand on third. To be honest. Oh, that's not a Buster skill. Doesn't matter. The most inefficient Ember farming ever! Then his insta-kill death cancel animation, only on his MP. Oof. Oof. Oh, hey, look! Another Musashi Buster Brave Chain! Oh, you shouldn't have! No, Justine, Rexlent did not make my profile picture. I know it kind of looks like his art, but it's not. When King Hassan comes back, will he have a K-Scope raid up? See, here's the thing about King Hassan's next raid up, right? So on JP, King Hassan's second raid up was a download milestone raid up. You probably know what that is. We've had a few of them before. But King Hassan's second raid up on JP was, like I just said, to be redundant, a download milestone raid up. The thing about that is that on the calendar, he shows that second raid up shows up near the end of November. Now, because we're on NA, if the end of November sounds familiar to you, that's because it should be, and that's Thanksgiving. So, what a few other whales have been speculating, and I kind of eavesdropped on their conversation, was that more than likely, Aniplex will continue their tradition of having like a Thanksgiving extravaganza, some shit like that, right? But thankfully they've learned their lesson of not throwing in GSR with that and just leaving it for New Year's like you know, like normal people. So, but because they've brought back they've put the limited rotation for Thanksgiving, it's probably safe to assume that they're going to, instead of having a download milestone rate up like JP got, they're probably going to pull up King Asan with the Thanksgiving limited rotation for this year. That's probably what's going to happen. Of course, not, you know, nothing confirmed yet because I'm not Aniplex and I don't fucking work for them, but it's probably what they're going to do. Probably. Alright. Let's see. Let's try this again. Let's see if King Asan can one-shot wipe this wave. Let's try this. So, this will only work if he gets his insta-kill on this hand. Which he didn't. But that's okay. No longer Clairvoyance EX. I mean, we still do have Clairvoyance A+++. We don't have EX anymore, but we can still create, like, you know, calculated estimates or whatever the term is for that. Let's see. Let's do that. You mean you're not the Aniplex CEO? Yeah, let me just pay on my own game. His MP animation is so badass. Yes, it also it's so badass, in fact, that it straight up murders phones. If you have a kind of an older device, or you have a phone or a tablet that's not very good, King Asan's NP along with Merlin's can absolutely murder your frames. So do be careful of that. Let's see here. We can do. I keep forgetting Musashi's third skill is not her buster, but it's actually her second skill. Keep forgetting that. Let's do this. This. What's the percent on King Asan's card insta kill? Like 5% or something. Like it's very low. It's not meant to happen a lot. It's just cool when it does. Where's the other comment source? I dual stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Twitch chat is far smaller, though I think they're cooler. Does Musashi's first skill increase MP hit count too? That I don't know actually. I want to say no. I think it's strictly face cards, but I cannot confirm. I actually don't know. I've never bothered trying to figure out. You think Aniplex CEO plays FGO? Given the fact that a lot of FGO voice actors play FGO, probably. A lot of Aniplex's own employees do play FGO, yes. So I wouldn't count their CEO out. I mean, if the Aniplex CEO was a massive frickin' whale, that would definitely make sense. It would make too much sense, actually. Too much sense. When normal attacking, yeah. So no, it doesn't apply to her MP. Open stream, C's team. I'm already salty. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to trigger. Like I know I sometimes intentionally trigger some people, but please take my word when I say that I'm not trying to intentionally trigger. All right, let's see. I do like his third skill, but I think I like his under the hood sprite more. I think the hood sprite is the best for him. Yeah, now that I have everything. Now that I look at everything properly. This is his Dark Souls get up, and these two are his his usual. I think what does it for me is that I don't have a problem with his shield. I just like his holding his sword pose too much. The whole holding his sword kind of like this. Like I just like this too much. Like kind of like this. I like that too much. Sit down gently. There we go. I think I'll stick with his first sprite. First sprite and then first card face or first stage face cards. I think I'll do it like that. How many MPs? 3. Let me double check my Saint Quartz count. I started tonight at 1314, so 814. MP3 and 814. I'll take those odds. I'll definitely take those odds. Alright, let me see. That was 2 runs, right? 2 runs. Let me see if that's... I don't think that's quite enough, but I'll check anyway. Let's see here. If I get a super suck on this, which I didn't, that actually took him up quite a bit though. So, let's see. Maybe one more Ember's worth of XP cards can do, and I have 40 AP left, so this is perfect. Yeah. It took me 1 summon ticket to get Steno! Steno. Cherish her. She actually gets good in the future. Just the far future. Like 2 years from now. She's just playing the long game. She's just trolling everyone in the meantime. Alright. Let's see. No Berserker cards, so... let's see. What do we want to do here? I believe Musashi can actually one-shot this wave. Let's see. We'll use this, we'll use this. So here we go. Double double, and then MP. Oh god, what? Just one Buster card fucking annihilated that Ember. Tell us how Steno gets good. Well, she already has Steno gets good in 2 ways, and we got one of them already. Her first buff is her Divine Charisma, so it double buffs all Divine Servants, and typically, or not typically, there are a lot of very strong Divine Servants out there. So Steno's double buff Charisma is very good for that. So she actually becomes quite a solid support just because of her Divine Charisma alone, and plus it's only on a 5-turn cooldown at max rank. So if you want to invest the lore, it's certainly not a bad option if your account has a lot of Divine Servants. Also, the second part is when she gets her MP buffed, it removes all debuffs, or not debuffs. It removes all buffs from its target. Like normally you wouldn't think that's like very strong on its own, but in the future there's going to be a lot of I don't know if there's a lot. I'm sure Razor Ninja can tell me a lot about this because he's the one who actually plays JP. He knows all about it apparently. Steno's MP does remove buffs, which does come in very handy for fights where you're up against people who love to buff themselves out the ass and into fucking oblivion. Like, for example, I think my IRL friend who got me into the guy who got me into FGO was going through Lost Belt 3 earlier this week and last week, and he was complaining about how Shi Huangdi was constantly fucking buffing himself. And I was like, wouldn't Steno work wouldn't Steno like be not half bad for that? Because if Qin Shi Huangdi gives himself invul, Steno's MP is pretty much perfect for it because it's not like it does any damage anyway. Just gets rid of all his buffs too, and what lowers his defense. But though he is a ruler, so Sano does actually become surprisingly good. It's just she does need her second buff, and I don't know when that's coming to NA. But anyways. Oh, I just forgot the music is done. What else can we put on here? More felt. I love felt. I can never get tired of it. Or I can never get tired of them. Alrighty. We'll just go with the MP first. No music, Azrael. Wrecked. Do you like the new animation or old one? I like the new one actually. I do love the new one. I think her new one is extremely well done. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like I know it's only like like a one major difference, but the fact that there's the animation of the splitting in half, I think that's very well done. So I do prefer her new one because of that reason. What's wrong with Siegfried? Siegfried actually does. He's actually got all his buffs. I think he's got all his buffs now, right? Oh no, wait, no. He probably hasn't gotten his MP buff yet, or has he? I forget. Has Siegfried gotten all his buffs yet? I know he's gotten his Buster buff. I know that for a fact. Has he gotten his MP buff? Where he gives himself extra MP generation? No buff yet. Alright, so he's only sitting on his Buster buff for now. When he gets his MP buff, then he actually becomes pretty good. I know it was for Deus Canon. I know it was for lower reasons. I know it's because she lost one eye, or that has something to do with it. I'm not sure if that's exactly why, but I'm sure it has something to do with it. Siegfried is always bad. Well, you just don't know when to use them. That's hear that, boys? That's the sound of a salty FGO player who's rolled way too many Siegfrieds. Now you know what the true meaning of salt sounds like. All right, I think we have enough. Let's see. Yeah, we got enough. So just give him that, I guess. Hey. Now he's level 90. I just need to give him foes now. I don't know when the next time we'll get foes is. I wonder if Moonfest gives us any foes. I'd have to check. Anyways, all right, that's the end of the stream, boys. Got King Hassan to level 90, which is what I did. And he got him there. So, thank you all so much for watching. I know I've had quite a bit of good luck so far on New Year's banner. Musashi, Kintoki, Ishtar. Ishtar was a little bit iffy towards the end, but it worked out. And King Hassan as well. MP3 within like 800 and something, around 800 quartz, something like that. So New Year's luck is evidently going pretty strong for me still. So I know that this is a welcome break for me personally, given all my other shitty fucking rolls during Thanksgiving. So thank you all for hanging out. I don't know when the next time I'll be streaming is, because right now we're in the part of the game where there's not really much going on. Our next event is going to be Moonfest, and that might be next week. And since I already played it and there's not really much to it, I'm not sure how much I'm going to stream that. Maybe I'll just stream it just for kicks, just for shits and giggles, just to do some chill farming and hang out with you guys in chat. But I'll see when the time comes. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, if it's late at night for y'all, then definitely have a good night, go get some sleep, or if it's morning or afternoon for you, have a good rest of your day. Let's see, I'm going to raid Xlice because I know Xlice is still streaming his rolls, so let's go ahead and raid him. I've already raided Ludes plenty of times by now, so y'all go say hi to Xlice for me. Tell him I wish him luck on his rolls if he's rolling up to a certain point. So thanks y'all for hanging out. Thanks y'all for watching as usual. And we'll until next time, we'll see y'all later. All right, I'll just rate him now. And then for those of you on my YouTube stream, go check this guy out. He's a good friend of mine, fellow FGO streamer. He streams on Twitch. He's also currently rolling for King Hassan. So if you want some extra gotcha salt in your life, please go check him out. He's cool. He's full of memes, just like me. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have good luck on your own King Hassan rolls if you plan to roll him later on. Bye bye.